Welcome to the COHSS pregame show. Hey, we got a big one in the City League North for the 270 Hoops game of the week. Even though we're going to have two games this week, but we are getting started early on a Tuesday night, man, here in the Columbus City League with me, my guy,
Oh,
man.
man, what's going on? Dab me up real quick.
Hey, yes.
I looked awkward. It looked awkward.
Okay, hey, the foremost authority in Central Ohio high school basketball. Here he is, Zach Clear, 270 Hoops. Hey, what's going on, man? Look, we got a big one tonight. Linden versus Beechcroft. Beechcroft has had some success recently. Okay, city champions, played in the city championship game. But Linden, man, it's been such a long time, man, since I was in high school.
It feels like it's the late 70s here on Duxbury Avenue. Linden McKinley's got a chance, and since you're in high school, first time since 1992 that they have a chance to win a share of the City League North Division title. The Panthers are playing great. They've won 8 of their last 9 games. Only loss came to DeSales. They're 10-2 in league play this year. They swept Northland. Big-time victory for the program. Tonight's going to be a tough one. They beat Beechcroft in overtime the last matchup, and they're going to be without star sophomore L.A. Walker. He's got an ankle-foot injury. He's not going to play tonight. It's going to have an impact. They only had about 7 guys out to warm up, so it's going to be a big game for Chance Gross.
Chance Gross, man, that's one of the players I want to talk about, and it's a big-time matchup on the perimeter. Chance Gross for Linden McKinley, J.J. Simmons, Beechcroft, the Simmons basketball family, and we'll get into them a little bit more on the pregame show. But Chance, man, you're a big fan of his, man. This is the moment that I feel like he's been waiting on.
Yes.
This stage right here, he's got a jam-packed house. Everybody knows that it's going to be on his shoulders, but I don't want him to do too much.
Right.
And will he be able to, maintain his composure and play a total team basketball game to get Linden the victory?
I think so. Chance is a kid that has always had as much, if not more, talent than just about anybody in the City League. He's turned a corner mentally. That's been the biggest thing. Because I've had many talks with him over the last couple of years, and when he was younger, I was always telling him, like, Chance, whether or not you know it, you're the leader of this team. Like, people, they navigate to the most talented people.
Absolutely.
To look for leadership, whether or not they know they're the leader. Chance has embraced that this year. He's led this team, and he's been a huge reason for why they've been so successful. He's turned a corner mentally. He's playing a total, complete game, and he's going to have to do it tonight, like you said. He's still got to get his teammates involved. This could be a night where someone like Shamarion Rogers, who's another junior, tough kid. He's the younger brother of Sean Rogers, who is one of the great players here in this Linden program. Biggest motor on the team, real tough kid. It could be a game for him. But I think on the other side, again, these guys are only sophomores, but between J.J. Simmons and Amani Lyles, they're the top scoring duo in Central Ohio. That's not just the City League, that's everybody. They combine for about 37 points per game per night. With L.A. Walker out, Linden loses some size there on the perimeter. That was probably the matchup they had for J.J. Simmons. It's going to be an interesting, intriguing matchup to see what they can do with Amani Lyles and then what type of game that J.J. Simmons has.
I totally agree, man. I'm just really interested to see how the atmosphere plays out, man. We got a really good crowd. I want to see if they get kind of tuned up and, get behind this Linden team. Man, we're talking about 1992.
Yes.
Shout out to Kai Walker, Anthony Walker, Kevin Lunsford, who led that team in the city championship victory over Marion Franklin. It was absolutely phenomenal. But now we're here, 2020, man.
It's exciting to see this gym packed. Some people, they don't know this, but I've actually been going to City League games for the last 7 years. I know I didn't go to the City League, but I watched and I pay attention. I've been going to games here at Linden for the last 6 years. I've never seen a crowd this packed. My first game here was back in 2013. They played Whetstone on a Wednesday night from a snow delay, whatever. There was maybe 15 people in the crowd. We have packed stands on each side.
And people still coming in.
These kids deserve this. I mean, they deserve it. They've worked hard. They go through so much adversity already. And the Linden McKinley account, the Twitter account, they've been posting these kids, they've been looked at as the doormat for so long. They've been fed the crumbs and not the full course meal. Now they got a chance to go all the way. They have a chance to get to the City League Championship, and again, it's the first time in 28 years. I wasn't even alive the last time it happened. My mom was pregnant when it happened, so
wow.
That's how long ago it was. These kids have a shot, and they're going to play with that intensity. They have a full crowd behind them. The Linden band is going to be rocking. They're going to be incredible. It's going to be a great atmosphere for high school basketball and especially the City League.
Just real quick, though, let's touch on Simmons. Not only JJ, the point guard, but his dad on the bench. I mean, he's got some more of his sons through this program.
Yes.
Just talk about the advantage that Humphrey may have on the bench with his experience as the coach.
Well, like you said, Humphrey, he's won a city title back in North Division last year. They lost out, to the tiebreaker to Northland in that season last year. They have a chance for their third straight, at least share of a City League North Division title. I'm really excited to see how they come out and play tonight because, again, they're a young team, too. They're led by sophomores. And this sophomore class for Beechcroft reminds me of that 2018 class. That was the class that really cemented this program, got them over the top. They were the first team to sweep Northland in more than 12 years when they did it. These young guys, they have a chance to be just like those guys. It was really the sophomore year when I saw Jelani Simmons and Daytre Long and Elijah Bishop and the Jennings twins.
Yes.
It was their sophomore year where they broke out. These sophomores for Beechcroft have a similar chance to have a similar breakout, but this time they got a chance to advance to the City League Championship.
It's going to be exciting. We are getting ready for the tip. It is the 270 Hoops Game of the Week. Beechcroft at Linden McKinley should be exciting. I'm your host, Derek Owens Jr. This is the COHSS pregame show. We'll take a quick break and we'll be back.
Go to Mojo Sports Gear. That's right, Mojo Sports Gear. At Mojo Sports Gear, you can get custom-made shirts. Whatever design you need, Mojo Sports Gear can provide it. Don't forget to grab a custom-made cap on your way out and rock the best headgear in the game. Give them a call at 614-864-6656. That's 614-864-6656.
One reason why I came to Ohio Media School was to expand my knowledge about sports media. Joining Score on Air has meant tons to me. It's helped me get out in the field already. I've done football games, hockey practices, and it's just radio shows, and it's just made me realize what I can do in the sports industry. One thing that I want to do in the sports industry is be a sideline reporter for college football. My name is Kyra Bailey with Score on Air, the new generation of
Welcome to the 270 Hoops Game of the Week, powered by Score on Air, live here at Linden McKinley, as the Panthers host the Beechcroft Cougars in the big-time City League North Division matchup. I'm Ken James, and I'm here with the basketball guru himself, 270 Hoops on Zach Flair. How you doing tonight?
Doing good, man. It's a big-time matchup. Like we mentioned in the pregame, the winner of this game will have a chance to go to the City League Championship. They got one more league game left, but this one's going to have a big impact, and who's going to play at Afrocentric against Walnut Ridge on February 15th.
Right. So if Linden wins, they would have it wrapped up.
They would have they'd have a one-game lead over both Northland and Beechcroft. Okay. They play Whetstone on Friday, so they'd have to get advantage because even if they lose on Friday, they'll have a tiebreaker over both Northland and Beechcroft because they'd sweep both of those teams. So,
and for Beechcroft to get the nod, they would have to.
Tough. They got a tough road to get there. They got to play the first and third place teams in the City League North to get to that city championship. This program's done it. These guys were in 8th grade. The core sophomores, they were in 8th grade back when this program won the City League championship in 2018 and won a Division II district title.
Okay. Now, I know you talked about it a lot in the pregame, but what are the key points, the highlights to each team to come out the victory tonight?
Well, so for Linden, they're got some lack of depth that most people didn't really anticipate. L.A. Walker played the last game. He's a sophomore guard for them. He's on crutches today. He's their second leading scorer, 6'4" guard. He gives some versatility to him. So not having him is going to have an impact, but they still got Chance Gross, who Chance has been incredible. He's been the key to this run. Getting to this point, they have a packed house here. I haven't seen a crowd this packed at Linden the whole time I've covered this program. It's been 6 years, so it's great to see for this program. I think Chance is going to rise to the occasion. It's going to be tough, though. Beechcroft, they're mainly sophomores, but they're good sophomores. Amani Lyles, J.J. Simmons, those two, they're the highest scoring duo in Central Ohio. So
19 to 17.
19 to 17. They're giving you 36 to 40 every night. Yeah. They're going to be dialed up. Again, J.J. Simmons, his brother Jelani Simmons, plays at Youngstown State now. He was the senior leader when they won the city back in 2018. They're going to be ready tonight. It's going to be a tough challenge, but I think this one could go down the wire.
Yeah. And Simmons is the coach's son, so I'm pretty sure he's been in this type of environment before. And I think he'll be ready for this big time moment.
Finally getting started, right. Senior night, and then late into the JV game pushed this back about 35 minutes. So this is going to be a war. Again, I haven't seen a crowd this packed here at Linden, so it's going to be loud in here. And we'll see if that has any impact on Beechcroft, because most games they've played in the City League North, other than the Northland games, there hasn't been a ton of crowd. So it's going to be louder than probably most gyms they played in this year.
Yeah. As we get ready for the tip-off here on the 270 Hoops Game of the Week, as the Panthers from Linden McKinley take on the Cougars from Beechcroft. Cougars get the tip-off and have the ball at the top of the key. Nice defense early by the Panthers.
Shamarion Rogers, junior wing. He's only about 6'2", but he plays like he's 6'5", high motor kid, always in the right spots defensively, and he gets the block there.
That was that length, those young Beechcroft defenders right there. Linden with the Miss Easy Bunny. These type of games, I think you have to make those.
Got to. That's championship basketball. You got to, be on your P's and Q's and rise to the occasion. You got to get those conversions, because you're not going to get a lot of them.
Chance Gross with the flush for the first points of the game.
That's a way to get a game started right there. That's great for Chance too. If he can get his rhythm, getting a rhythm and get everything rolling, it's really going to pay off. I've seen him twice this season. The last matchup, he had 23 points against DeSales. He got started off like that and was hot. And he started inside, and then it expanded his game, and that's the way he likes to play. If he can get started on the interior, it's going to open up his game, and he'll be able to hit those outside shots.
And they absolutely need that tonight. I know you talked about the packed crowd. Maybe that pressure is getting the Beechcroft here early.
It is, and again, these guys are young. They're starting. They have 4 sophomores and a senior on the court right now, so a lot of inexperience. But most of those sophomores, they either played big roles on JV or played varsity last year, so they played in some big games. Just nothing like this so far. Senior Andre Latham was making a couple hustle plays so far, number 15. Panthers start. Sorry to cut you off, but Panthers starting 3 seniors and 2 juniors right now, so they're the more experienced team. But 2 of these seniors, it's the first year starting for them, so they're older, but still as much inexperience as Beechcroft has.
Older, and it seems like both teams are kind of amped up here to start the game. Adrenaline and nerves a little bit early here. It's a nice play in the paint by Beechcroft.
Antoine Reed going to the line. Big body, sophomore big. About 6'4", plays a little bigger than that.
Averaging just under 8 a game. It's still early, but I think for Beechcroft, to get this crowd kind of simmered down, they'll have to hit easy shots and make all the free throws.
Got to make those free throws, get some open looks, and limit those turnovers, because that's what really gets these crowds going when you start, playing with the ball. And there's Linden turning it back over.
Yeah.
Davon Wooden, the senior number 3, he was, I believe, an all-state cornerback in football. He's kind of the emotional leader for this team. They kind of go as he goes.
Okay. He's one of those sophomores as well, right?
He's senior. Davon Wood's a senior. The rest of the guys are sophomores.
Okay. So will he be signing anywhere tomorrow?
I'm not sure. I haven't really looked into his football recruitment. I'm pretty sure he's got a couple Division II offers, so he's going to have a chance to play college football.
That was nice penetration by Cornell Christian. Got his man an easy open shot right in the corner, just couldn't knock it down, though. It's out of bounds on Beechcroft, and Linden takes the ball out on the side.
Shamarion Rogers getting his own rebound there.
Yeah.
Saves the possession. Thing I worry about for Linden tonight, though, is if one of their key 2 guys, and Chance Groves and Shamarion Rogers, if either one of them gets in foul trouble, I think it might be hard for them to score. They don't have a whole lot of guys that can create their own looks.
It's a nice rebound by Hudson to keep possession on Linden's side. Rose has it at the top of the key on the wing.
Another hustle play by Andre Latham.
Yeah.
He just got to hold on to the ball.
Yeah. Beechcroft, the ball at the top of the key. That's a nice move by Woodard. Reed has to finish that. That's 2 point blank range, easy buckets that he missed. Rose brings it up court from McKinley. It's about 4.5 minutes into the first quarter. Still just low scoring first quarter. It's 2-1. Linden McKinley.
One field goal, and that was a dunk in the open floor. So not a whole lot of half-court execution so far.
Yeah. A lot of sloppiness here early from both teams. So after the stoppage in play, Beechcroft is going to take it out under their basket. Rose has tremendous wingspan.
Yes.
It's pretty long. Yeah.
It's about 6'6". Jumps out of the gym, as we saw in that. There's Amani Lyles getting fouled. He's another long kid, 6'7", sophomore. He's got a body that looks like he's going to keep filling into that frame. He's got a chance to be really special.
It's already averaging just under 18. So.
18, I think he's got averaging a double-double, too, with about 10 or 11 rebounds. So it's a young man. He's got a chance to be really special, and could be another prospect like they had a couple years back with Jelani Simmons that went to Youngstown State. Could be a guy like that has a chance to play Division I basketball down the line if he keeps improving.
Yeah. Beechcroft continues to miss these early free throws. They can kind of simmer this crowd down. But Lyles hits the second one to tie us up at 2 apiece. McKinley guard Christian bringing the ball up court with just under 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
They're going to double Chance Gross all night long.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
They want to get into the hands of these other guys and see if they can beat them. And right now, they're not showing the signs of doing that.
Yeah. While we have a stoppage in play right here, if you like what we're doing here on the 270 Hoops Game of the Week, check out Ohio Media School. I'm in the sports synthesis program down there now. Just find out information about that if you're into sports media, broadcasting, radio, television, all of that. So give Ohio Media School a check. Back here is McKinley. Brings the ball in. nice hustle.
Almost came and crashed into us. Thankfully, they didn't.
Yeah.
This is where Linden's got to score. They got to get out in transition, but they got to push the ball down the floor. Chance Gross had a scoring opportunity if they would have passed ahead there. Amir Carter with the block. He's another sophomore for this program.
That was nice hustle by Linden McKinley to get back by Smart Robbins.
Amir Carter's foul. That's another sophomore for them. He's just continued to stretch out. He played in my fall league and was about 6'2" then. Looks a little taller than that now. He's a good energy guy for them that they can bring off and, you know, provide them with transition scoring opportunities like he has there. He just got to knock these free throws down. That's
got to start, yeah.
Been the key for them. They haven't even had a field goal yet. We've had one combined field goal again. That was on a dunk. So
another miss.
Got to make these. They could be up 5-2 right now if they hit the free throws. Two missed free throws.
Gross with the rebound as Linden brings it back up court. Still knotted up at 2.
LB Towns, another sophomore pull-up.
It's a nice shot. Nice pull-up mid-range jump.
Honestly, he's only about 5'2", but he might be the second best shot creator on this team. He's small, but he knows how to use his size to his advantage, and he gets this nice stop and pop pull-up game. And right there, that's a mid-range jumper, and you don't see the mid-range game a whole lot in high school basketball. So it's good to see guys like that, yeah, he may not be very tall, but he can take advantage of his height, and he gets to stop and pop there. We'll see if Linden keeps attacking that on the ball screen game.
Little guy with the rebound.
He is the cousin of former Northland legend, Harvard Ivy League Player of the Year, Seth Towns. So basketball runs in that bloodline.
That's a strong take.
Strong finish. Shamarion Rogers again. About 6'2", but he plays bigger than that. He's strong, and he goes right into the body of Amani Lyles and lays it in.
You see how he absorbed that contact. Waiting for Beechcroft.
First field goal for them with 1:52 to go here in the first quarter. Jam there, and right now both these teams are feeling each other out right now. I like what Beechcroft's doing defensively, doubling Chance every time he touches it. Again, I don't know if Linden's got the consistent, scoring threats with L.A. Walker on the bench to really hang with these guys if this is what they continue to do.
Right. Just a little bit over a minute left here at Linden McKinley. It's a nice take by Beechcroft. You still got to finish when you get that drive to the lanes.
Chance Gross with the big rebound. That was a good possession for him because he was defending J.J. Simmons on the drive there. Defended without fouling. Made him put up a tough attempt at the rim. And Linden, though, they got to box out. They can't give up any more offensive rebounds. Beechcroft's going to punish them on the boards all day. To win a game like this, you got to shut down those second chance opportunities.
Nice shot by Gross. He has to take advantage when they get him in those one-on-one matchups.
He does. Beechcroft doesn't have a guy that can guard him out on the perimeter. He's got a smooth pull-up jumper, and if he's knocking that down, he's as tough to stop as just about anybody in the area. Chance can do that, and number from 11 to 32.
Cut me off guard, yeah.
And they are 8-2 since he's done that number. Said it. He's like, I think I'm a 35 type guy.
Yeah.
He used to be 11.
Yeah.
He's playing his best ball in the number 35.
And with that link, I know he reminds me of Kevin Durant.
Looks like KD. When you see that number on a guy that's long like that, it can handle on the perimeter and pull up. That's what you naturally think of. And Chance is a kid when it comes to talent. Like, he's a top 5 talent. Doing that, and that's why Linden's been so good recently.
Yeah.
How about this band, though?
Crazy, yeah. And Beechcroft with the turnover right before timeout. Before the timeout, and you can see, you know, the energy in the crowd is just, you know, getting to a larger magnitude as we get deeper in this game. Here we are as Ghost from McKinley brings the ball up court as we're just about a half minute left in the first quarter. And Linden is up 8-4.
Tough shot.
Yeah.
Cornell Christian, senior guard, they needed that bucket. They can get some other guys to score outside a chance. This is going to wake him up, get him going. Javo Jordan with the missed three. Roof would have exploded off this, Jim, if he knocked this down. Great first quarter here in the 270 Hoops game of the week. Battle for the City League North. The host, Linden McKinley, up 10-4 after a quarter of play.
Yeah. Really sloppy play by Beechcroft here in this first quarter, I should say. Just 4 points, missing easy layups. Just, I believe, 1 of 4 on the free throw line. In a game of this magnitude, you need all those little things to add up.
Absolutely, you gotta take advantage of those opportunities when you get them. And for them, they had 1 field goal, and that was on an offensive rebound putback where Linden didn't box out. The Panthers in the half court, they're doing a great job defensively. I like the matchup of Chance Gross on J.J. Simmons, leading scorer among guards this season, and Chance is doing a great job. That length bothers Simmons. Simmons is only about 5'11". Chance is 6'5", 6'6", and he can move his feet on the perimeter, so they can slow down Simmons and, again, make these other guys beat them like Beechcroft's trying to do to them. It's going to be tough for the Cougars to score today.
Yeah. Focuses in on Gross when he has the ball.
They haven't executed. They can start knocking these down, and Linden keeps. The Panthers get into some foul trouble. This is where the game could really swing and favor Beechcroft.
Absolutely.
About I love the matchup of him and Amon. More talented matchups in the City League. Both have Division I type potential. It's just the whole team's followed suit. He's just getting his head too much.
In this type of game.
You do, man. They just offensively, they've stalled out. They can't get anything going, and I really like the way Linden is defending on the ball. Again, they're not fouling for the most part. They're making it difficult, keeping their hands up, and they're boxing out, and that's why they're getting so many defensive rebounds. I've liked what Shamarion Rogers has done. He's embracing the contact. He's looking for it, and especially against Lyles. Shannon Butler checks in. He's got another sophomore for Beechcroft. This 2022 class is loaded. Interesting enough, L.A. Walker, the kid who's out for Linden, he actually started at Beechcroft last year, so he would have been part of that class too.
Wow.
That's a big-time
Nice
drive.
take by Lyle. Good.
It's a big-time drive by Monty Lyles there.
As the offense is starting to heat up here in the second quarter, Linden McKinley still up 15-11. About 4:45 to go here in the second quarter. Miscommunication by Linden with the turnover is Beechcroft.
If I'm Linden, I can't have a single possession without Gross touching the ball.
Yeah.
You got to find a way to get that kid the ball. He's going to make things happen for you. He's your best threat to score. Still hold a 4-point lead here, 4:30 to go in the second quarter. It's been a good start for them. I've liked what they've done defensively. Beechcroft hasn't had many easy opportunities. They just got to keep this going, and it starts with communication.
Yeah. It's like the refs discussing who they think the ball went out on. And to me, it looked like it went out on Linden. I don't know if you got a good angle. Did you get to see it?
They call it off on Beechcroft.
Oh, okay.
Safety and security officers at the bottom, at the other side of the court, influencing that call a little bit. And Linden takes possession. You got to take advantage of those turnovers too. When they give you a chance in the game like this, you got to make them pay for it. And a chance Gross 3 or a bucket here would be big for the Panthers.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Marion Rogers again.
Yeah, dominating in the paint here early.
He knows how to take contact. Again, he's only 6'2", but
plays way bigger.
Plays tougher than that. He's just so tough. You know what he's gonna. You know what you're gonna get out of that kid every single time. His motor is gonna be elite. His toughness is gonna be elite.
Yeah.
Foul trouble, and that's what he's done so far. Marion Rogers hits 1 of 2 for Linden. Panthers leading 16-11 midway through the second quarter here in the 270 Hoops game of the week. This is a battle for first place in the City League North Division. Linden McKinley Panthers have a chance to win their first North Division title since 1992.
28 years.
28 years. I wasn't even alive. My mom was pregnant last time that happened. That's how long it's been. And LeBron James was like 8 years old last time that happened. That's how long it's been. If you're the Panthers, that's the type of shot you want. Davon Wooden's not much of a jump shooter, but he gets it back into play there. He's a tough football kid. He's not afraid of contact, gets back in, gets the jump ball. Beechcroft keeps possession, looking to cut this lead here.
Beechcroft takes the ball at the top of the key. Gross is out here guarding Simmons at the top of the key.
I love that matchup. That length, it bothers him, and Chance is doing it great. He's not fouling. He's just keeping his arms up. He's got a 6-inch advantage there.
Right.
And Simmons, again, he's the leading scorer among guards in the City League. He's been held scoreless so far. It's definitely been a key in this game. You know, the Cougars, they got to get him rolling.
Yeah. And just how short-handed Linden is coming into this game, I'm pretty sure the coach preached to his players to play smart.
Yes.
And they have absolutely been doing that here in this first half.
Got to, and I think they're going to try and keep slowing this game up. They probably know they can't score. That's what you can't have there, though.
Sloppy pass by Linden and an easy conversion for Beechcroft as they cut the deficit down to 1 here, 16-15, just under 3 minutes here in the second quarter. Linden maintains possession after the tip by Beechcroft as they take the ball out under their basket.
I love how tough Humphrey Simmons is with his players, man. That's why this program has become one of the best in the City League. He coaches hard every single possession. That's why these guys are so tough, too. Right. They take on the attitude of their leader, and they get back-to-back steals.
Another sloppy pass by Linden, but Beechcroft was unable to convert. Oh. They're letting him play here.
Got to swing it.
I think that's a good timeout by coach. It seemed like, you know, Linden was kind of out of sync there.
And for the best coverage of high school basketball in Central Ohio, choose none other than 270 Hoops. At 270 Hoops, we're going to cover more than 250 games this year. That's all teams, all conferences, all counties, all players. We do it here at 270 Hoops. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook at 270 Hoops. We got brand new content coming out every single day. You can find any team, any player you're looking for on 270hoops.com.
270 Hoops is a big deal around here.
It is, man. We've worked really hard over the last 5-6 years, you know, trying to expand the staff and cover everybody. You know, when we started, it was mainly just the City League and OCC. We've now expanded to the Central Catholic League, the Mid-State League, the Licking County League. Every single league here in this area, there's talented players everywhere you go, and we want to do a great job at highlighting them, giving those kids an opportunity to gain the exposure that they may need to get to college. So that's the goal behind it all, and you know, that's what really drives us every single year to continue evolving, continue to provide more content for the people.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And the Peg Band's getting the juice back in this building here after the timeout is Linden ready to take the ball out. Just a little over 2 minutes to go here in the second quarter, but the Panthers still leading by 1. Late by Live.
Defended without fouling there, got the block. Great there for the Cougars. They needed that one.
They have a chance to take the lead on this shot. Doesn't fall. There he is again. Rogers with the rebound.
It's going to have a big impact on this game. Chance Gross fouled going to the basket.
I like that move. No hesitation. He went as soon as he got it, didn't let the double team get to him.
That, and he got along the baseline too. That's one thing. Beechcroft's tried to shut off that baseline. He finds a hole there, gets fouled. Javo Jordan with the foul there. Like Beechcroft, they've struggled at the line. They need a chance to, you know, convert here and extend this lead there.
Knocks down the second one. The Panthers a 2-point lead. Linden kind of ups the pressure going full court. Beechcroft's Wooden at the top of the key. Nice move, way to use his body. Way to use his body there in the paint.
Javon Wooden fouled. Going to go to the line here. Beechcroft has really struggled at the line. They need these right now with 1:18 to go. It's been a slow, low-scoring game so far. Good job. (17-14) here with 1:18 to go. It's hard to see the scoreboard from where we're at. First points for the Cougars since the 3:04 mark. Almost been 2 minutes without any points. And again, they only have just a handful of field goals so far in this game. (17-15) now. Linden holding a 2-point lead. Davon Wooden hits 2 free throws. Great pass to the weak side.
Yeah. Kind of a sloppy pass there by Cornell Christian. Beechcroft could take their first lead of the game after the and one by Linden. With just under a minute here. We got it up to 17. I think this will hurt Linden going into halftime. They've been, playing pretty dominant this whole first half, and to kind of start that lead,
had the momentum the whole time.
Yeah.
Beechcroft seems to have it in the defensive back there. Davon Wooden has a couple steals, and he's converted that into opportunities in transition.
We're here under a minute. Linden McKinley all knotted up at 17.
Great rebound again.
That length is so bothersome. That's excellent. With the easy bucket, Beechcroft takes their first lead of the game, 19-17. With 10 seconds to go here in the first half. Linden's Ghost takes the ball at the top left wing, just under 5 seconds. He pulls up.
That's a great end of the half. Beechcroft goes on a 6-0 run in the final minute and 38. Going to halftime with a 19-17 lead here in the battle for the City League North. The 270 Hoops Game of the Week, powered by Score on Air and the Ohio Media School.
Go to Mojo Sports Gear. That's right, Mojo Sports Gear. At Mojo Sports Gear, you can get custom-made shirts. Whatever design you need, Mojo Sports Gear can provide it. Don't forget to grab a custom-made cap on your way out and rock the best headgear in the game. Give them a call at 614-864-6656. That's 614-864-6656.
One reason why I came to Ohio Media School was to expand my knowledge about sports media. Joining Score on Air has meant tons to me. It's helped me get out in the field already. I've done football games, hockey practices, and it's just radio shows, and it's just made me realize what I can do in the sports industry. One thing that I want to do in the sports industry is be a sideline reporter for college football. My name is Kyra Bailey with Score on Air, the new generation of sports talk.
Are you someone who has always dreamed of whether it's the Ohio Media School has you covered. You will receive training from professionals that are actually in the industry. The Ohio Media School will get you where you need to be. Stop dreaming of school.
College football. My name is Kyra Bailey with Score on Air, the new generation of sports talk.
Are you someone who has always dreamed of a career in sports media? The Ohio Media School now offers a 6-month sports emphasis program to prepare you for a whole new career. Whether it's radio or television, play-by-play or production, the Ohio Media School has you covered. You will receive training from professionals that are actually in the industry. The Ohio Media School will get you where you need to be for a successful career in this exciting, expanding field. To schedule a visit, call 614-655-5250 or go to beonair.com. Stop dreaming about a career in sports and make it a reality at the Ohio Media School.
racing the contact he's looking for, and especially against Lyles.
Do you have design ideas for t-shirts but you're not sure where to go? Go to Mojo Sports Gear. That's right, Mojo Sports Gear. At Mojo Sports Gear, you can get custom-made shirts. Whatever design you need, Mojo Sports Gear can provide it. Don't forget to grab a custom-made cap on your way out and rock the best headgear in the game. Give them a call at 614-864-6656. That's 614-864-6656.
One reason why I came to Ohio Media School was to expand my knowledge about sports media. Joining Score on Air has meant tons to me. It's helped me get out in the field already. I've done football games, hockey games, hockey practices. It's just radio shows.
Welcome to the COHSS halftime show. We are here at Linden McKinley in the City League. 19-17 is our halftime score. Beechcroft fighting back, getting back in the game. I'm here with my man Zach Fleer. What up?
How are you?
You want air. So
Everybody loves you.
I appreciate the love for sure. You know what I mean? But 19-17, let's talk about it. In the first quarter, Linden got off to a hot start, 10-4. The crowd was going crazy. Everybody was into it. Beechcroft got off to a slow start. In the second quarter, Amani Lyles got going, but Davon Gooden had his own personal run there in the second half to give Beechcroft the lead.
Davon Wooden goes on the 6-0 run. He's been everywhere in the passing lanes, and again, he's a big-time defensive back as the refs walk here onto the court. Big-time defensive back on the football field, and that manifests onto the basketball court where he's always in the passing lanes, always making things happen.
Very physical as well.
Yes. One of the toughest kids. And Linden's got to find a way to get Chance Gross the ball where it's not difficult. You know, Beechcroft's sending multiple defenders his way every single time. I think they got to get out in transition and give him some opportunities in the open floor, you know, where it's him and a man, and he's one of the best, you know, transition scorers that you're going to find in the area. So that's what the Panthers are going to have to do, I think, to really get him going. The crowd's going to be live. The band's going to be live. They got to get some momentum back. Beechcroft took the momentum there at the end of the first half. I'm interested to see how they get it back.
Now, we haven't really seen much from J.J. Simmons. He hasn't had a big impact on this game. But to talk about Amani Lyles, I told you before we went on air that he reminds me of a young Von Cameron Davis, really good around the rim early.
Yeah.
But I feel like his skills will develop and he'll be able to play on the perimeter as he continues to grow and develop. But, I mean, he had a nice second quarter there as well that helped Beechcroft get back in the game.
Yeah, he's got a chance to be really special. He's about 6'6", 6'7", long wingspan. He's got a frame he's going to continue to grow into. And like you mentioned, he's just physical around the rim. He's not afraid of contact. He's good rim to turn. He can block shots. He can rebound for you. And he can score inside. And when Beechcroft has gotten him the ball near the rim, he's converted. So that's the guy for them. You know, if he's rolling, they're really tough to stop because not a lot of teams have a guy like that they can match up with. And again, he's only a sophomore, averaging about 18 points, 10 rebounds. One of the toughest covers in the City League. He's had a big impact on this game, but I want to see how J.J. Simmons gets involved. He's their leading scorer, just shy of 20 points per game. Chance Gross defended him for most of that half and seemed like he bothered him a little bit with his length. You know, we'll see if J.J. can get it going here in the second half.
And then for Linden, one more. I like the young man, Shamorion Rogers. I feel like that he can make some plays as well. But again, Linden needs a distributor.
Yes.
Somebody that can get these guys the ball where they don't have to work as hard. Again, it's 19-17. The second quarter was a lot more entertaining than the first quarter. We'll see how the third quarter plays out. And again, this is for history. Linden has not played in the city championship since 1992. Beechcroft, they've had some success, but they'd like to go again, I'm sure.
Right.
And this is for the City League North Division title. So winner takes all. No.
The second half's going to be a war.
Yes.
It's going to be a war. And it's Beechcroft, their shirts with 3-1 mentality. And what that means is, you know, going into their last game, they had to win those last 3 games for the season to get to the City League championship. They got Linden tonight. If they win tonight, they got to take on Northland at home to finish it off. I think they got a great chance to do it.
The Panthers need a big second half. This is my man Zach Flair. I'm Derek Owens Jr. It's the COHSS halftime show. Get ready for an exciting second half. We'll talk to y'all soon. We out.
Back here at the 270 Hoops game of the week, as Linden and Beechcroft just tip off the second half. See if Linden can come in early in this third quarter and kind of stem momentum that Beechcroft had going into halftime.
Andre Latham with another hustle play, gets the steal there. He's made some big, glue guy type plays for them so far.
That Lyles link shows up again.
Another block. He's great rim protector for them, and he's made Linden think twice about going inside when he's down there.
Nice hustle by both teams. Beechcroft retains possession.
J.J. Simmons still looking to get involved, misses the jumper there. Had an unusually quiet night for him. Again, he's averaging close to 20 points per game. We'll see if they can get him going. They're going to need him in the second half if they want to have a chance to win this game. Holding a 2-point lead, and Linden's gone without a field goal since the 138 mark, or actually since the 319 mark of the second quarter. It's been a long time coming. We'll see if they can get a bucket, to fall here through the bottom of the net. Another rebound.
Nice rebound by Linden.
Travels. Again, that was the presence of Amani Lyles. He saw him coming, gonna block his shot, shuffled his feet. But another tough rebound by Shamarion Rogers. Been really impressed with his impact today. He's given up 4 or 5 inches to Amani Lyles. He just, you can't have those mistakes in a game like this.
Right. Beechcroft tries to add on to that 2-point lead here early in the third quarter.
Chance Gross staying on J.J. Simmons there.
Nice defense by Rogers. McKinley gets the turnover, brings the ball up court. Trying to tie this game back up at 19.
Lyles length once again gets the deflection. He's been so active tonight. I've just been impressed with his overall impact on this game. He's rim protector. He's a strong finisher inside, and he's got legit length. He might be 6'7", honestly.
Yeah.
Big kid.
He's probably only gonna keep
taller too. He's only a sophomore, so who knows? I mean, 2 years from now, who knows how big that kid could be? And I like some of the skill he's shown so far. Gets another block.
Rogers is showing no fear going at him, but it's kind of, you keep stubbing your toe, you keep running into the brick wall. You
That's a brick wall right there. He got that first foul on him earlier. Amani hasn't taken the bait so far. He's defended well without fouling. Davon Wooden, he's gone on his own 6-0 run. He's got the last points in this game. Gone more than 2 minutes without a bucket for either team.
Simmons with the ball at the top of the key, see if he can get going here in the second half.
Slow down game here. Almost under 5 minutes here in the third quarter. Still no points for either team in this half. Beechcroft slowing it down now.
Wooden. He has the last 9 points for Beechcroft as he hit the 3 from the top of the key. As Beechcroft extends the lead 22-17. I think for Linden, they absolutely need Gross to get back in the flow of the game good.
Yeah, Wooden's on his own 9-0 run right now. Any points bad. It's just been a long time coming. Again, Linden hasn't had a field goal since the 3:19 mark. You know, it's almost been 8 minutes without a bucket. Right to the bucket. That might be the easiest it gets all night. Cornell Christian drives right through the Red Sea
Yeah, I think
for an
Linden
easy bucket.
absolutely needed that. I think they needed that. Cut into the lead. Beechcroft still holds a 3-point lead here. Just under 4 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Shuffle the feet. Oh no.
And if you need any design for your custom t-shirt or hats, make sure you hit up Mojo Sports Gear, 614-864-6656. And stay tuned for the Mojo Sports Gear Player of the Game at the culmination of this big-time City League North Division matchup between the Panthers and Beechcroft.
Stoppage and play. Actually, I thought they were going to call it travel. They do not. Beechcroft's going to take possession here. 3:25 to go in the third quarter, holding the 22-19 lead.
Gross right here in front of us looks like he's grimacing.
Holding that knee.
Yeah.
Wooden again. Got the last 12 points for Beechcroft. He's been the best player in this game for the last 8 minutes.
Did you expect that coming into this game?
I mean, he's a good one. There's Chance Gross. He hits him right back. Davon can play for sure. Don't get me wrong.
That was a big time 3 by Gross right
They needed that. He needed that especially to get going.
Yeah. Simmons still can't get on track.
Cornell Christian with the rebound. Pushes in transition here. Offensive foul on the push-off called on him.
Probably extended that elbow a little bit too far.
Yep.
Oh, he did it. Yeah. Linden pressuring the ball up court. Wooden doing a pretty decent job to keep possession of that ball.
Gets fouled again. He's going to the line.
He just decided to take this game over.
He has, and you know, with J.J. Simmons kind of being shut down so far, his impact has been huge. You take his points off the board, and you know, Beechcroft.
One reason why I came to Ohio Media School was to expand my knowledge about sports media. Joining Score on Air has meant tons to me. It's helped me get out in the field already. I've done football games, hockey practices, and it's just radio shows, and it's just made me realize what I can do in the sports industry. College football. My name is Kyra Bailey with Score on Air, the new generation of sports talk.
This the biggest quarter for Linden McKinley basketball in this last 2 decades combined. So this is big. You just hope the kid stays healthy. You know, you don't want to get a serious injury. We'll see, man. I'm praying for him. We hope he can stay healthy and keep fighting.
So here at the 270 Hoops Game of the Week, the Linden McKinley Panthers taking on the Beechcroft Cougars as we're getting ready to start the final quarter. Linden up 29-28, good possession.
Linden calls a timeout, leading 32-28 with 7:09 to go after the Shamarion Rogers free throw. It's been a good one so far. It's been tightly contested. Yeah, tightly contested. No one's had a lead bigger than about 6 points all night, and that was early. The end of the quarter, though, for Linden, Christian hitting those back-to-back threes was huge.
Big time. What can you ask more for the senior on senior night?
On senior night, his whole family here. He had about 20 people walk out with him when he got, honored at mid-court. He's playing like it too, and I love seeing the crowd here at Linden. I just haven't seen the stands packed like this the whole time I've covered games here. It's great to see for this program, this community. These kids deserve it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think either one of these teams has hit back-to-back free throws, and they do finally. First time all game, 33-29 lead. Linden on a 10-3 run right now.
They're trying to isolate Gross to see how good or bad that knee is with Simmons at the top of the key.
Monty Lyle scores inside, 6:51 to go. Beechcroft trailing 33-21. There's a steal by Simmons. Davo Jordan gets the putback in transition. Tie ball game, 6:30 to go.
It's a nice little 4-0 run by Beechcroft to come within one.
Blocked by Lyles.
That was an excellent play by Gross, not to lean in to get the foul drawn on.
Smart player. He's got a high IQ, knows how to play the game, and Linden, they keep possession. They just have to take care of the ball. Every time Beechcroft went on a run, it's been because of the sloppy play. The Cougars, they want to get things going in transition. Half court-wise, they've really struggled tonight. Both teams have, honestly, but especially Beechcroft. That's where they want to kind of create their chaos.
Looks like Beechcroft is going to a 2-3 zone.
Trapping at the top. Christian's been hot from three. Let's see if he can hit the mid-range.
Kind of a weird angle right there on the baseline.
Beechcroft with a chance to take the lead here. 5:45 to go.
Ion Rogers.
Rogers gets the steal. He's fouled going to the basket. Looks like they're going to call it on the floor, though.
That's tough.
Two shots here for Rogers. Hit his last two. Linden with the chance to take the lead back. 5:40 to go.
Looks like the refs were kind of confused on that call. One was calling on the floor while the other one was saying shoot two. Glad they got that figured out.
Yeah, that was clearly going to the basket.
Right. So Rogers at the line. Get the chance to extend this lead for Linden here. Just under 6 minutes in the fourth quarter.
A long discussion here from the officials. Not sure what they're discussing right now. It looked like he was fouled going to the basket with two shots. So they count the basket. Was there basket interference possibly? I didn't see it. I was watching Rogers. That's a big call there.
Big time. Big time. I believe it was loud.
So basket interference is the call here. And the foul counts too, so he gets the one shot.
Lyles, he wasn't up on the rim, so I'm guessing his finger maybe got caught in the net or something
if he touched
like
the
that.
net, it's an automatic call.
Refs huddling up again. So they take the and one off.
Okay, they do take it off. Okay, well,
They take the and one off.
tied again, 33-33, 5:40 to go. Oh, it is 33-32, however.
As Rogers hits his third free throw in the row, fifth free throw in the row. No, he's kind of got momentum there at the free throw line as he tries to extend this lead to 3 for the Panthers with the second free throw.
Came up clutch there at the line. In games like this, you got to take advantage of those. He has. On both ends, he's been their most impactful guy so far. It's what he's provided on the glass and then defending Amani Lyles.
Nice control by Lyles under the rim.
(35-34), 5:15 to go. Lyles again.
Then Beechcroft with the turnover. He's here with a little over 5 minutes to go here. Goes for Linden, takes it out.
Yeah, Linden needed a timeout. They get it. Almost turned it over. Panthers leading 35-34, 4:45 to go.
Yeah, when that trap comes, you can never stop your dribble like that on the sideline.
Got to get rid of the ball. You got to keep it moving. You know, when that trap comes, you're going to have an open advantage, open man there. Got to keep it moving, find that open guy, and take advantage here.
Absolutely. So we'll see what Coach draws up. Coach Kevin Doctor for Linden, see what he draws up in his timeout. Probably think he'll draw up a set play for Gross to come out and try and get him an easy looking shot.
Near turnover off the hands of Amani Lyles. Big break for Linden. Chance Gross has played every single minute in this game. He's had, so it looks like some disruption there with his knee. We'll see if that has any impact. He's moving pretty well.
That's excellent ball movement.
Excellent ball movement. Great defense from Davon Wooden to avoid getting a foul there. Forces a more missed shot, and now Beechcroft has a chance to take the lead.
Beechcroft kind of running motion offense right now. kind of trying to, I don't want to say bleed the clock, but trying to pick their spot, looks like. Pick and roll, Simmons and Live.
Great defense by Gross again on Simmons. Beechcroft trying to get the turnover there on the trap. Javo Jordan called for the foul. He's going to go to the line for a big 1-and-1 here. 3:44 to go. Excuse me, that's not. It looked like. I see a basket's blocking the score, but it's only the fourth team foul there. My apologies. 3:44 to go. Linden holding a 35-34 lead. No points in the last 2 minutes. Here's transition. That's where Beechcroft has excelled tonight.
Oh, that's excellent hustle by Beechcroft to get back.
Shamarion Rogers with the poke. Knocks it out of bounds. Amir Carter saves it. Cougars with a chance. Take the lead. It's been 2 minutes again since anybody scored.
Just a little under 3.5 left in the game.
Carter going to the line. He's struggled to shoot the ball tonight. Let's see if he can knock these down, either have a chance to tie or take the lead. Beechcroft needs points here regardless.
Make sure you stay tuned for the COHSS Player of the Game post-game show, where we'll come out with the Player of the Game. And here, with 3.5 left in the fourth quarter, early on, my money will be on Shamarion Rogers.
As far as impact, yeah, definitely. If Linden wins, I think if Beechcroft wins, as far as scoring, it's been Davon Wooden, but I think Imani Lyle's defensive impact has been key. He's been everywhere and, affecting everything inside, and it's really, caused Linden to struggle to score so far. It's 1-2. We're tied at 35 with 3:20 to go. Davon Wooden looking to get a big stop.
Big time three. Big time
It's another key three. He's hit 3 of those since the end of the third quarter.
To give the Panthers a 3-point lead.
Got J.J. Simmons matched up on Chance Gross to see if Linden tries to post him up here. Trying to get the trap. Quanell Christian's done a job handling the ball.
Absolutely.
Obi Towns for 3. No good. You got to get back on defense. Beechcroft wants to push. 2:25 to go. Linden holding a 38-35 lead. Beechcroft calls a timeout.
I think Coach Linden was okay with that shot, but I think he wanted to run some more time off the clock.
Probably, but you had an open shooter there. You've been hot lately.
Yeah. See if it falls.
I'm so used to seeing good high quality basketball now. I'm like, what the?
Linden holding a 3-point lead here, 2:24 to go. Panthers need to stop bad. Beechcroft is, they've ran into a lull offensively. It's been rough. We got 7 points all quarter long. It's been 7-7 quarters, so offense has been hard to come by this entire game.
Right.
Winner of this game more than likely will take on Walnut Ridge in the City League Championship. From what I've seen, either one of these teams, they're going to struggle with Ridge in that title game. The Scots are senior-laden, physical, tough inside.
Yeah, absolutely. With Ross and
Love to see a third matchup between South and Ridge. That would be really fun.
They absolutely would.
Probably see it. Might happen in the district tournament. And there's an over and back call.
Wow. And that was the senior. And the senior wouldn't get that turnover.
Wow, surprising. As Shannon Butler checks back into the game, number 22 for Beechcroft. I've liked what he's provided them defensively. He's given them a bit of a spark. He was chirping at Gross earlier. I want to see if Gross is going to go at him. This is a big point in the game.
Absolutely.
Buckets at this stage in the game are hard to come by, and all of them are crucial. Quinell Christian with the pull-up, no good. Amani Lyles with the rebound. Last two possessions, Chance Gross hasn't touched it. You got to get him the ball if you're Linden.
He just hit the under 2-minute mark. Beechcroft tries to. That's excellent defense.
Quinell Christian almost forces a turnover. 1:45 to go, 38-35. Another timeout from Beechcroft. Here, 1:45 to go. Linden holding a 38-35 lead. Again, man, the City League, a lot of discussion here this past week with the tiebreaker rule. You know, you're from Cincinnati, but what do you think about it? This City League tiebreaker rule, the team who hasn't gone in the longest wins the tiebreaker. Do you think that's a good rule? What do you think?
I think it's outdated. I think it's outdated for sure. I know Coach Ramon Spears from South, was pretty vocal about this last week. I just think it's outdated. I think because it's the only conference with that type of
yes, and it's the only conference that has a championship type game too. Like the OCC, Mid-State League, they play their league schedules and then it's over. For these guys, you know, the North Division plays the South Division. It's highly attended. These kids love it.
Right.
I would love, and it probably won't happen, but I think a Final Four tournament would be really cool where you take the top two from each division, you duke it out, and if you get two South or two North Division teams, then you know you got the best two teams. LB Towns called for a block. Davon Wooden going to go to the line here. Two big free throws, 1:37 to go. Beechcroft facing a 3-point deficit. They've struggled at the line tonight. Wooden's been pretty solid, but the rest of the team's really struggled. And we'll see if those woes continue to follow them here with 1:37 remaining. Beechcroft hasn't had a field goal since the 5:24 mark of the game here in the fourth quarter. It's been almost 4 minutes without a bucket. Got a couple free throws in that time span, but you know the offense has really dried up for them. I'm interested to see them, you know, not have Lyles down here to rebound just in case they miss.
Big time rebound by Beechcroft.
That's a huge shot if he makes it. There's Amani Lyles.
Wow. That's 3-point break. 3-point break range.
That's 4 offensive rebounds, though, for them. J.J. Simmons fouled. He's going to the line for a 1-and-1 with 1:18 to go.
These are free throws you have to have coming down here, coming down the stretch here. Your Beechcroft. But Lyles, the 3-point blank range misses at the rim.
And that's surprising because he's, you know, finished pretty strong tonight.
Free throws.
Not hit them tonight. In a 3-point game, you know, with a division title on the line, you got to make those. And this is a young team, though, so you're susceptible to that kind of stuff. As you're a young team, I remember, you know, Beechcroft's 2018 group, when they were young, too, they struggled in tight games like this. They showed you flashes, but then, you know, they show the inexperience in the youth, and that's what's happened out of these, current version of the Cougars tonight at the free throw line. We got a Linden timeout. Panthers leading 38-35, 1:08 to go. Linden, they are 68 seconds away from their first City League North Division title in 28 years.
Almost 30 years. Yeah.
This program, this community, they haven't seen good basketball. For the last 20 years of Linden basketball, the good kids that have lived in this neighborhood, they've gone somewhere else.
Yeah.
They've gone to Mifflin, they've gone to Brookhaven, they've gone to Northland. They got a good group here that's stuck around. Coach Kevin Darthard's in his second season. He has college coaching experience, high school coaching experience. These kids have really bought into him.
Absolutely.
Last year was tough. He was a first-year coach. He was aggressive. He was physical. He was demanding. Some of those kids, they didn't take it well. This second-year group, they bought in, and that's what gives you a chance to win these games when you have full buy-in, and you can, a group of individuals can do things bigger than what they probably expected when you get full buy-in like that.
Here we go. As Linden inbounds the ball.
Chance Gross finally touches the ball. It's been 2 minutes since he last had his hands on the ball. Beechcroft trapping. We have a foul there. That'll be the 5th team foul on Beechcroft.
I think that kind of benefits Linden, though. They don't have to shoot.
It does.
Yeah, they can run some more time off the clock.
They can run some more time, and there, I thought they were going to turn the ball over, personally. They avoid that. Amir Carter comes out of the game. Under a minute here. Beechcroft's been real physical, trying to get that turnover. LB Towns is fouled. 51 seconds to go. That's a 6-team foul for Beechcroft. They have one more to give. I think if you're Linden, you want to get the ball in the hands of Chance Gross. He's a good free throw shooter. You're going to need free throws. You're under a minute here. He's inbounding the ball. I imagine they throw it into him and try and get it right back. Almost get the turnover. LB Towns is fouled. 46.7 seconds to go.
Here we go.
In a game full of sophomores, he's one of them. He's the smallest kid out here, but he's got heart. And this is where, he's a Linden kid. He literally lives across the street from this school. I talked to his mom last year. He runs 3 miles a day before school. He's a 4.0 student. He's one of a kind. He's a great kid, so this is a good opportunity. Awesome. He'll remember this for a long time if he can knock these down.
Absolutely.
It's the first. A big free throw.
All net.
In a game where offense has been hard to come by, those go a long way.
Absolutely.
LB Towns hits both.
Those 2 free throws put Linden up 40-35 here with 40 seconds left. And Linden with a kind of out of control shot. He's able to get his own rebound.
Chance Gross in the right place at the right time. Hasn't really grabbed at the knee lately. Pain must have went away a little bit, or that could just be adrenaline right now.
Absolutely.
35 seconds to go. Linden McKinley holding a 40-35 lead. J.J. Simmons shoots the 3 in the corner. Shamarion Rogers with the tough rebound.
That's tough.
With the tough rebound.
He's been showing that grit all night.
Oh, man, all night. I think for him, player of the game, I think you could go with him and Gross. Those two have just rose to the occasion in this game tonight. These are big free throws. If you knock these down, you got a great shot. It's been 28 years for this program. It's been a long time coming.
And you can tell the fans are starting to feel it. We're starting to sense it.
A long
right
time
at that
coming
finish
for this
line.
program.
Yeah.
It ain't over yet, though. It is not over yet. I love this. This program deserves this, man. It's been a long time for this side of town.
Appreciate it.
Marion Rogers hits the first free throw. It's a 6-point lead. Beechcroft timeout, 26.9 to go.
Yeah, if he hits this next free throw, it'll make it about a 2-possession game.
Yeah. Oof.
That's pretty tough. Especially with the way Beechcroft has been shooting this whole game. It gives you no confidence that they will be able to make,
And this game too, in our preseason magazine, I picked Linden McKinley to win the North Division.
Yeah.
I was the only one in my staff to do so, and they went out and they lost their first 2 games in league play. They lost one of their first 2. They lost 2 of their first 3 in league play, but they've rattled off 8 straight. They beat Beechcroft already. They swept Northland. I've just been really impressed with this program. They've just banded together and they're defying odds right now. It's really special to watch.
And they're doing this without their second leading scorer.
Yes, with L.A. Walker out too makes it all more impressive. Beechcroft turns it over. They're trailing by 7 with 18 seconds to go. Hey, this community's feeling it, man. They're going to go to the city championship. It's been 28 years. Like, these kids weren't alive. I don't even know how old Coach Darthard was. He might have been about 6 years old last time that happened.
Right.
Oh, I thought Gross was going to go baseline. He's going to the free throw line. 7-point lead here for Linden McKinley. 10 seconds to go. Chance Gross has been incredible too. So in the last matchup between these 2 programs, it went to overtime. Linden McKinley with about 4 seconds left. They're facing a 3-point deficit. Gross hit a Kobe-like 3 to tie the game. They ended up winning it in overtime. And then against Northland, he hits the game-winning shot, game-winning free throws, and had the game-winning stop to decide the game. Gross misses the first. 10 seconds to go here. 42-35. LB Towns with the poke.
Yeah, that should do it.
4 seconds to go. This one's all about over here. Linden McKinley. It's been 28 years.
Long time coming for the Panthers.
Long time coming. And, I give a lot of credit to Coach Jeremy Stufall. He started here back in 2013. He took a program that went 0-22. He won 7 games in this first year. Really gave them the momentum they needed to get to this point. He still teaches here in the building. He got that positive momentum going, and Coach Kevin Darthard's just taken it and ran, and no one boxes out. That's 10 team fouls for Beechcroft, though.
Shooting 2.
He tried to get his own little tip out there. How about this, though? Beechcroft, they haven't scored since the 3:25 mark. Just been completely shut down here in the last 3 minutes by Linden's defense.
And Linden gets the rebound and runs the clock out. Oh, and they storm the court. Oh, that's awesome.
What a win for this program.
Oh, wow.
City League North champs.
Wow.
For the first time in 28 years.
That's awesome.
They're going to play in the City League Championship game on February 15th against Walnut Ridge High School. The Panthers did it. Again, I predicted it before the season. And they lost 2 of their first 3. I told Chance Groves, I texted him, like, you can't make me look bad. He's like, I got you, Zach. They've won 9 straight.
Oh, wow.
It's been incredible. They have taken this league by storm, and it's great for this community. It's good news in Linden. This community, they're marred with bad news. The news only covers the bad things that happen here. This is good news for this community. They deserve it. This program deserves it. The school deserves it. It's just great to see. And, I'm really happy for these guys, especially Chance Gross, Shamarion Rogers. This class kind of set the tone for them, and, we just love to see it.
Absolutely. That's big time emotion. That goes to just showing that you went there and embraced it after the big time win. All right. But that's going to wrap it up, for the 270 Hoops game of the week. As Linden McKinley prevails against Beechcroft 42-35.
And they present the sweep, too, of both Northland and Beechcroft this season for this program. It's just incredible to see. They 10 years ago, not even 10 years ago, they were winless in this league, and to see them at this point, it's just incredible, and I'm extremely happy for this coaches, man. It's to see the rise this program's made. It's amazing to see, and I'm just so happy for them. February 15th, Linden McKinley will take on Walnut Ridge in the City League Championship game at Afrocentric. That game will tip off at 12 noon, and with the way the Panthers are playing, I'm not going to count them out. They got a spirit and energy, and I know Linden is going to show up and show out at Afrocentric on February 15th. Stick around for the Mojo Sports Gear Player of the Game and the COHSS post-game show with our MVP from this game. Stick around.
Do you have design ideas for t-shirts but you're not sure where to go? Go to Mojo Sports Gear. That's right, Mojo Sports Gear. At Mojo Sports Gear, you can get custom-made shirts. The best headgear in the game.
The school has you covered. You will receive training from professionals that are actually in the industry. The Ohio Media School will get you where you need to be for a successful career in this exciting, expanding field. To schedule a visit,
for it, and especially against Lyles. He's fouled by Amani Lyles in transition. 7:09 to go. Second foul on Lyles. Good foul from the sophomore. I love the battle. Him and Rogers have been going at it all night long.
Rogers has been showing no fear, even though he has that big time size disadvantage.
That kid's fearless, man. He's as tough as they come, and he sets the tone for them on defense, and then on the glass. And I like that. The jelly, and it's a low percentage shot, man. Just take the contact, go through it, absorb it, and go up. Level and big free throws, though, we've talked about. It's a chance to. .28 with 7:09. Quarter though for Linden.
They're gonna be so mad when it's on.
I tested it before I handed it to you. I don't know what happened. Like, it works fine. Yeah, I got a quarter pipe, so.
Hey! We are here at Linden McKinley with a group of happy Panthers. After I got my guy Chance Gross here, man. Big game today. A leader on the court for your team, just defensively as well. Yes, he did.
Coming into this game, to hold Simmons to below his average. I stayed tight on him the entire game, held him to 2, so that's a win-win for me.
Talk about what this wins means.
Everybody straight.
Here,
I'm by games and fought back. Each and every one of these guys bought in. Each and every one of these guys bought in the classroom as well. Bought in outside of here. You don't hear about these guys getting in trouble. Print some good news. Print some good news about us. You don't hear about these guys getting in trouble. This is a 4.0 student. Logan is a 4.3 student. You don't hear about these. You can say, you right. You can say whatever you want. I'm done. You can say whatever you want to about us. Keep talking down on us. But what you definitely got to do is for 2020, put City League champs in front of it. That's what
turn me up.
Turn me up.
Hey, well, we're here. We're here at Linden McKinley High School. L.A. Walker, bring L.A. Walker in here. Let's bring L.A. in here. You had a huge impact on this team the last 2 years. You know, what was it like to see your guys get it done? You know, you were out for this game, but you played a big part in this whole run to this title. What was it like to see your guys do it? You know, with you on the sideline, you know, picking it up for you.
It was good. I was hurt myself, and I usually don't even be like that on the court, but it was good to see my teammates pull it through, get the win. I'll be going to cities.
Quanell Christian, senior. You hit some big shots tonight. It was senior night. The whole community was here. The whole family was here. What was it like for you? You know, you guys were facing a deficit when you hit that first triple. What was it like to have that moment and win this game?
It was great. I was just feeling it. You feel me? I was in a mojo. Chance was injured. LA was on the bench. So that's when we just got hyped. And then that's when I continued to knock them down. And then we made history tonight.
All right. For the first time, Amari Fort was great defensively. Forte, my apologies. You also senior night for you. What was it like? You know, getting the job done, coming off the bench, and providing a big impact.
Well, first let me say I'm not a senior. I'm a junior. I had to be out there for the family. But I only played defense because like that's the only thing we need. That's the only thing we work on. Defense help wins games. I really didn't care about my offense. I just had to get the job done defensively for my team and for the dub. So with the defense, I led our team to to City League. So that's all I wanted to do. That's what I did for the team.
First time. We got LB Towns. We'll bring LB in here too. You came off the bench. You're a 4.0 student. You know, you get it done in the classroom and on the court. You know, what was it like for you as a sophomore, you know, to win a City League North title?
It felt great. A lot of people doubted us. We always wanted to make it here. We started off not too good, and then we just came together, kept our heads up, relied on God, and He brought us through.
Yes, sir.
All right, well, we're going to wrap it up here. Marion Rogers, one more. The kids wanted. Hey, when you do this for the first time in 28 years, you get what you want. So you got Shamarion Rogers Jr. You had a matchup against Amani Lyles, who got you by about 6 inches, but you were killing it. You know, the junior forward, you were killing it on the boards, blocking shots. You know, just talk about your impact in this game tonight.
I just did what I usually do. I knew Chance was hurt, so I had to play even harder and just keep my head.
Well, I've been really impressed with that, and that definitely had an impact for you guys. You know, set the tone through toughness, and then these guys carried through. It's a total team effort tonight. Again, for the first time since 1992, Linden McKinley has won the City League North for the first time since 1992. One more time. What's it like, guys? Well, that's all we got here at the 270 Hoops Game of the Week. Linden McKinley takes down Beechcroft.
Years right, it was 05. Now I did it back there.